So today I'm gonna do the skin Q&A that I promised I'd do a really long time ago. I know, I'm sorry. But I just haven't really had time and I'm gonna do it today. I also wanted to do it when it was like really nice lighting and stuff, but it's been raining for a couple weeks now in Berkeley and honestly the lighting is just not good. So also no makeup because it's a skin Q&A. I kind of want you guys to see what my skin actually looks like now. So the first one is, what type of skin do you have? And I have a combination oily skin. It's like slightly oily, it's not that extreme, but sometimes it gets a little drier, especially in the winter. What's the best product for dark spots and at a reasonable price? I actually don't really have an answer for that. I have tried a lot of cheaper skincare because I was just trying to test out different stuff for you guys and actually see if there was affordable stuff that would work for me. I think I come to realize I have very sensitive skin. I don't really have a product that comes to mind, but I do recall a video where Leah was talking about a product she really loved, and I think it was for discoloration or pigmentation or something like that. So I'll try and find it and leave it down below. Did you make any changes in your diet since your skin improved? I did, but not for my skin. While I had acne and to when my acne cleared up, I didn't change my diet. I tried for a few months and nothing happened during like the middle of it. And then I just tried my new skincare routine with the same diet and my acne cleared up, so I don't think it was diet. But I am eating a lot healthier now just for like health reasons. Have you tried Kiehl's products in your routine? Which one do you prefer? I have before when I noticed a lot of people raving, like a lot of influencers talking about it, but I don't like them. So a lot of you guys are asking me about acne scars, and I actually didn't really get a lot of scarring. So I did get like a lot of discoloration, so it's faded a lot. Let me try and find a recent pimple. Okay, so that's hyperpigmentation, this stuff. It's not scarring. I think scarring is like an actual textural difference in your skin, so it's kind of like a hole, I guess. I didn't really get a lot of that. I don't really know, to be honest, I don't really know how to tackle those. So I'll try and link something down below for that too. Sorry, I just don't want to like tell you guys something if I haven't experienced it myself. Did the pimples ever come back? How did you cope with acne depression? The pimples never really came back in full force how they did originally, but I do get pimples occasionally. Like obviously you can see some stuff, you know. But dealing with acne, I don't want to use the word depression because I feel like that's a really strong word, but I definitely was in a really bad headspace when I had acne, especially just with confidence. It kind of just spread into a lot of parts of my life, or my lack of confidence, and dealing with it was more, I think it's just like a personality trait of mine. Whenever I get sad or discouraged, I kind of feel it for like a little bit, maybe. So whenever I deal with like overall sadness, like I'll feel sad and then for 5 minutes I'll be like, okay, I'm sad. I don't really want to like feel like this, so then I'll distract myself by doing something else, or I'll tell myself, well, you know, a lot of people are sad. Are you just gonna not do anything because you're sad? I can see how that's like an unhealthy way to cope with how you're feeling, but that's just how I do it. So whenever I had acne, like I was telling you guys, I was pretty upset about it and frustrated and angry, and I just was like, okay, well, yeah, that's how I feel, but am I just not gonna go to work? Am I just not gonna film? Am I just not gonna go outside? And I was just telling myself, you know what, you just have to go outside. Don't wear as much makeup. Like if you have to do it for work, yeah, but when you're just going out, don't wear makeup. Your friends who like you will still like you even if you have acne. And I think that kind of helped, but honestly, like I never really got to the point where I was confident in my acne and I was like, look, I have acne and I'm still beautiful. I never really felt like that. I was just like, I have acne, It sucks, but I have to deal with it. It's part of my life. I don't feel great, but I'm gonna keep rolling with the punches, I guess. That's kind of how I dealt with it, and I don't know if that's a healthy way to deal with it, but it worked for me, I guess. Advice on how to reduce hyperpigmentation. Niacinamide. That stuff is really, really great. I think that was the stuff that really helped with pigmentation. That was an ingredient in my Curology bottle. And I mean, it's pretty incredible. This is an old pimple, sorry, but like all of this has faded so much, and this takes a really long time to fade. So don't think that it's gonna fade in a month. This has been like 2 years and I still have like a little bit of pigmentation here. So you gotta be patient, but niacinamide is very helpful. What do you do to smoother skin texture? Honestly, the glycolic night serum from Drunk Elephant, let me get it. I'm just bringing out all the products I feel like I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so for texture, this stuff is amazing. When I used it, I know it sounds ridiculous, but the overnight I could tell my skin had gotten a lot smoother with my acne, because my bumps were just so big. And then I used this and it really calmed them down. So I would just try this. I know it's really, really expensive. It's so goddamn expensive. But like, this is the stuff that I would spend money on. But maybe don't buy this big bottle. Like, if you want to try it, maybe buy like the little tiny ones, the really small ones, which is still kind of expensive, but it's less expensive, just so you could try it out. Just so you could try it out. And just forewarning, that stuff, if you haven't had a lot of experience with AHA, BHA stuff, it's gonna sting, and that's normal. Just take it slow with how you're using it. Like, don't use it every day, obviously. So you said, I usually skincare routine, but also wear BB cream to conceal. Is it slower? Is it slower to heal? I think if you're putting makeup over your acne, it is going to not speed up the process, to be honest. But I understand that, like, sometimes you're going somewhere and you just don't want all that to be out, and so it's not like a bad thing to cover it up, but cover it up as least possible as you can, because it's better to just not have things on top of it. I do get occasional breakouts. How do you maintain your skin? So I feel like, okay, I'll do like an updated night routine video. I kind of did in my winter night routine video, or yeah, my winter night routine video. But I don't do that routine every night. So I will show you guys in a video. But maintaining my skin is definitely just double cleansing is so important. Double cleanse every day, wear sunscreen every day. Even if you're not wearing any makeup, double cleanse at night, because you need to get your sunscreen off. And just a one-off gentle cleanser is not gonna cut it. So double cleanse, exfoliate regularly, but not too much. I also use the Cosrx pimple patches. Dang it, why didn't I bring that? Okay, I think you guys know what those are, but the Cosrx pimple patches, and I also found this. This is the Banish Fighter Gel. I put that on top of, like, okay, so this is almost gone because of this, but it was like a really big, like, cystic pimple, and I like couldn't pop it. It was just like really round and red, and I just didn't know how to calm it down. And then I used the Banish Fighter Gel. This stuff, really, really good. It's very like cooling when you put it on, and it really just toned it down. Obviously it didn't go away in like a night. Like, this has been a few days, but look how much it went down. So really, really good. Also, another thing that I liked using besides the Cosrx patches is the Zit Sticker ones. Those are really good for, again, like I used the Banish Gel for this one in particular because I ran out of the Zit Sticker, but for pimples like this where it was just kind of like a big red bump, or for pimples where it's like you feel the pimple coming, do you know what I mean? Or it's like under your skin, like you feel a bump coming, I'll put a Zit Sticker on there and it will pretty much go away throughout the night, and in the morning my skin will be flat. But after that I will that following night I will make sure to do a BHA or something to help exfoliate under the skin. So I just wanted to mention that. So I think honestly, just keeping up with your skincare routine, anything that works, do a little research on it and make sure to just maintain the upkeep. I think that's really important. How often do you exfoliate? And what product? So this, and I exfoliate 2 to 3 or 4 times a week, which might be excessive to some people, but that's what works for my skin. Did Curology really work for you? I just ordered it after remembering your vid. Yes, it did. Like, I know that, so I feel like, I feel like maybe people ask me that because I did do like a collaboration with them, and then they kind of just blasted my face everywhere for their product, which is fine because it's true. It really did work for me, but it could make it seem very commercial. But yes, I still use it right here. This is niacinamide 4%, clindamycin 1%, zinc pyrithione 0.25%. I still use this. I don't use it every night like I used to, but I do use it 3 times a week. And it's still really helpful. I definitely use it while I travel because I tend to break out a bit more when I travel. So I use this a little more frequently on traveling. But yes, it did really work for me, and I want to reiterate that just because it worked for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you, but I feel like it's worked for a lot of people, and I really do like it. So it's just, there's a dog outside, sorry. I really do think it's just worth trying out, and I'll have like a link below. You can get, I think, a free bottle, and it's just $5 for shipping or something like that. I'm also on a Curology journey, and I was wondering if you did anything else to help your skin or just Curology. Honestly, yes, I did do other things to help my skin. This was a really, really big part of it, really big. But this together with this was game changing. I don't really have it because I ran out, but the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, I feel like from Drunk Elephant, was a really, really nice moisturizer. I could definitely tell a difference after using that moisturizer in particular. And then also just choosing the right sunscreen. Like, oh my god, sunscreen was just such a big problem for me. I finally found one that I freaking love, the Beach Shield. Really, really, really good. I would try this one. If not, the one that I had used at the time, because this wasn't available when I was having all that acne, was the Elta MD one, and I think I bought it because it had niacinamide in it, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that one. So I did I'll link it down below, but that was the one that I really, really liked as well, and I felt like really helped. How to not feel insecure about acne in front of significant others / friends. I feel like it's really hard for me to answer this because I was always, every day, very insecure. Especially in group settings where I'm meeting new people, and especially with Jimmy. And like, I got a lot of DMs about this, how people are like, I never had acne, and then I started breaking out, and now I'm just like too insecure with my boyfriend. And I felt exactly the same way. Like, I was like, oh, Jimmy's not gonna want to kiss me. I have like such bumpy, ugly skin. Like, he won't want to kiss my cheek or kiss me on the forehead. But honestly, like, he always wanted to. And looking back, like, he is so nice, but looking back, like, he genuinely like loved me, and that's why he wanted to like show me physical affection, and he didn't care that I had acne. But at the time, I was like, he's just doing it because, you know, he has to do it. He's my boyfriend, he has to kiss me. But like, he always wants to kiss me. Like, he kissed me so much then, and he kisses me so much now. It's so equal. So if your significant other is like showing you that much affection, try not to push it away. I know it's hard because you don't feel great about yourself, but like, they mean it. And then just how to is just, there's no how to for me. I felt it all the time, but again, I just kind of was like, okay, well, just, you know, you just got to keep living life. So I guess a good thing to remember is your friends aren't friends with you because you have clear skin. I haven't tried any laser treatments for my acne or pigmentation. I did not take any pills as well. What to do if I've been trying everything but nothing is working? Oh my gosh. Okay, I understand. You probably feel like giving up and super frustrated and probably really angry and just like, why the is like everything sucks. That's kind of how I felt. But honestly, just keep trying, because I've told this story before, but I was at my wit's end and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna look ugly forever. I was just like, I hate this. And then I got this random email from Curology, and at the time I hadn't heard of them. And I was like, oh, they sound kind of sketchy. Like, how can they just know what formula to give me off the internet? But I was just kind of like, okay, well, I have nothing else to lose, right? And then I tried it and I found out it worked, and now I'm here. And like, I just feel like, just keep trying new stuff. Like, take it slow, like be kind to yourself. It's gonna be a very rocky road, but I hope that helps some. I'm really sorry. Please talk more about Crave Beauty. I could go on forever about them. I actually just tried this one for 3 weeks now, the Oat So Simple Water Cream. I think I really like this as a night cream. I think it's a little bit too thick for me for the day, but for a night cream, this is so freaking good. I really, really like this, and I haven't been breaking out because of it. So passes my test. And then sunscreen. This is like my 4th bottle, I think, of their sunscreen. And then cleanser. This is my morning cleanser. It's very good. If you hear drinking, Pepper's drinking, but I'm just going to show you guys like my other things that I brought over here that I really like before I end the video. This is the Cosrx Moisture Power Enriched Cream. I use this during the day currently. It's a little bit of a thicker cream, but a little lightweight, so I like it for the daytime, and it keeps my face moisturized because it's a little dry in the winter. Then I Met You Cleansing Balm, really, really good. I've used so much of it already. It's very good at taking off makeup, eye makeup especially. Like if I wear a lot of eyeliner, this stuff is amazing. And then this is the Hyaluronic Acid Booster from Paula's Choice. I do use this if my skin is feeling a little drier on some days. I'll put this on and then I'll put a moisturizer on top. This just it kind of helps boost like moisture retention, I guess I would say. So it really helps if my skin feels drier. And I think that's it. I probably have a lot more that I really like, but I'll just show you guys my routine videos and then you can see. But anyways, I hope that was helpful, and I answered most of the questions you guys had. I'm very, very happy with my skin. It definitely has made me feel a lot more confident in myself. So I'm very happy with where my skin is at, and I really hope that this helps some of you guys clear up your skin, or helps with any issues. I'm sorry if I couldn't answer your question. I just, some skin problems I haven't really dealt with, so I don't want to give advice on that. But anyways, if you guys are skincare junkies and can help other people, please do so down below, please. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.